Alright, let's take a look at some chart action for Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. Before we do that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Alright, so I'm looking at this chart right now, and we were in this rising channel like this, going boom, 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 bouncing off these trend lines pretty much. And we broke down right here, and we've just been moving down. So what I would say is we could probably get this trend line and do something like this and kind of put it along this resistance right here. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is we had this triangle pattern, something like that, where the price was just moving inside of these trend lines. And if you get this trend line and extend it, it actually lines up with the support that we've been getting right now, which kind of starts to form this falling wedge right here. And if you notice on my logo, that's exactly what it is, a falling wedge. So it goes like this, bounces on the top, and then bounces on the bottom, bounces on the top, bounces on the bottom, goes up for a breakout and comes through. Usually it's not guaranteed to break out going to the upside, but it is a bullish pattern. And usually I would target around the top of this area right here, maybe something like this top right here. Sometimes I've noticed that when we get a breakout on these falling wedges, that it will break out right here, and then we'll get resistance right here in the middle, something, or like usually there'll be a spot right here or right here where we'll get resistance pretty much, and you can kind of draw that out to something like that. That's what I usually see anyways in these, or sometimes see, should I say. Right now we still haven't broken out yet, but I feel like we are about to. If you go to the moving averages right now on the 4-hour, we're testing that 9 moving average. And then if you go to the daily, that daily lines up with this trend line as well. So I feel like once we break this trend line, we're going to get some big moves, probably to the upside. It's possible we still get rejected and keep heading down, but honestly, it looks like we're about to break this trend line. The other thing I wanted to show you, if you go to the exponential moving averages, alright, so if you go to the 1 hour, I like the way the 1 hour was looking. It looks like we're right about to test this exponential moving average. Usually when it comes down like this and we're forming like this scoop kind of pattern, sometimes it'll come up to this red line and break through it, and that's usually when we get like some good moves up. That's usually what I like to look for on this exponential moving average, something like that. If you go to the 4-hour, we're doing something similar. The price just hasn't came up here yet, and once, like I said, once we break through it, then it's really good. But it's possible we come up and get resistance as well and get rejected like we did right here. So nothing's guaranteed, but with this trend line and this exponential moving average and breaking like the daily moving average, see, that's the only thing that looks kind of weird is if you go to the exponential moving average on the daily, this is kind of looking like it needs to catch up. I think like this yellow line needs to come down maybe here. So it's possible we get rejected for a little bit and then we break through it maybe even lower, but I'm not really sure yet. We haven't broken through it yet, so we're still heading down technically. I do like the way this looks, so I am planning on putting in an order for a couple of shares right now. Alright, so market order, 2 shares by Palantir. Yep, buy it. Alright, cool. So now I got my 2 shares of Palantir. Alright, if there's any stocks you guys want me to look at, let me know in the comments. And if you guys like that video, hit that thumbs up button.